This is my second time. I came for the first time last year in November, so this is my second visit, and I'm really enjoying myself up to now. Ah, that's a nice question. I don't call it. I don't have a name for that because I would say that there's a little bit of not really confusion into the guitar world, but uh, this is a mixture of many styles of playing guitar. Um, we can call it finger style, which is super generic. We can call it percussive guitar, modern finger style, lots of kind. I just don't call it. I play it. Actually, they don't have official names, but they usually take the name of the main piece that I arranged or I played on those songs. For example, the main guitar that I play, I call it Thunder sometimes because I play Thunderstruck on that, and that was went really good on YouTube. No, 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 they don't. No, they don't have a women's name. Even because I'm not even sure if guitar they are female or they are male. I don't know. So I just call them
Just
with neutral
equipment.
names.
Just equipment, or
Something more than equipment, but not men, not girls. Something a little bit special. It's a little bit like the angels are not really men or women. They are angels. So same go for guitars. I It depends very much from periods. Sometimes it may happen that I listen to really heavy music like metal music, but lots of other times I listen to very relaxed music. For example, right now I'm into Joe Hisaishi, which is a composer of a soundtrack for movies of Hayao Miyazaki. So Japanese composer, very good, and that really relaxes me nowadays. The reality is that I never listened so much music. Strangely, I mean, of course I listen, but my musical knowledge, my musical culture, is not so big. Consider that I work as a musician, so sometimes I don't know even the big names of music. But I will say that I'm a fan of rock. I like really rhythmic and cool stuff. But I studied classical music when I was more little, and I usually don't even think about the genre of music. It's very different. Indeed, in my repertoire there are soundtracks, there are rock pieces, pop pieces, and so on. So I like a little bit of everything. Yeah, in Italy it's a menestrelli, so you have to know the word.
uh-huh.
Um, it's funny. I like this because in south of Italy sometimes they tell you by joking, menestrello is something a little bit funny, but yeah, just it's okay as a word because menestrello was going around I think to
Yeah.
just
Paul
showing their
McCartney.
music. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. Paul McCartney. That's really nice. I think that that is very cool because it's really means that you wish to bring your music around, and that's very beautiful. So I do pretty much the same at the end because I'm always traveling. Yeah. In Italy, the answer is very simple. It's around zero. In
Why?
Italy, why? Because well, first of all, no, now it's. I started my music career, my tour career, very early. In September, I had my first solo tour. So actually, I'm touring.
Last September?
Yes, yeah. And yeah, I had my first solo tour, and things are going amazingly. So I'm sure that Italy will come when it's time. But for now, I did England, Germany, Russia, China. I've been in Norway. I've been to USA. I've been to France. But I did a couple of gigs in Italy, um, and I'm gonna do one concert
On the north, on the south?
on the north
On the
of
north?
Italy, yes.
Milano?
Actually in Udine.
Udine.
Udine. And also I played in Trento. So Italy is not really super easy for live music, but of course I'm waiting for it because it's my country, so I can't wait to play there. It's it is. I will say that it's more hard than other countries. I think that that live music needs to be supported a little bit more. The culture is kind of penalizing live music to me in Italy, and I see so many amazing musicians that sometimes do not have a chance to really show their talent and to go out of Italy. So I think that we do not say this just in Italy, but also maybe no one is a prophet in his own country. So you need to go around first, show what you can do, and then finally you're gonna come back to your country with people clapping their hands to you. But I love Italy. I just think that we do our best. If live music right now is not uh, so easy, maybe in the future it will be. We do our best. So yeah. Yes. Well, the first concert was in the UK tour, because
United Kingdom?
yes, the first concert was in Dronfield, and it was a really nice concert. But what I remember even more is the second concert that I did, which was in the London Acoustic Guitar Show. And it's funny, I'm gonna tell on the stage why, because of something particular that happened, and it was a very funny situation, and I still tell it to the concert. Yeah. Well, I bring 3 guitars with me, and the other 4 guitars
it's rider.
are given to me in the rider. Yes, for example, today my guitars are made by Davide Serracini, and today Sigma Guitars gave me four guitars. So I carry them by myself. Usually, they are in a really big case. It seems like a coffin. But when I'm with my manager Misha, of course he helped me. And then I have a rucksack with the mixer and another bag with clothes and cables. So when I'm by myself, I'm really full of stuff. But when there is my manager, he helped me, of course. I have
Where are you going?
I don't know. I cannot make a prediction. I'm not able to tell what is gonna happen, but I can tell you what I hope is gonna happen. I hope that people get more and more tired of because now there is the culture of simple. So like really simple is good, but it's not simple, because simple is a nice word. It's I know in Italian it's banale. English is not my mother tongue. It's simple in a bad way. It's like obvious. Obvious is good for pop music, and I hope that people just get tired of it. And I'm happy when people come to my concerts. I'm happy because this is not something that you hear at the radio, but there's lots of hard work behind it, lots of study and lots of practice, and as a musician, I respect that very much. I love seeing that. Not too complicated, because otherwise it's boring for me. But I like when there is hard work and there's someone just improving some new ideas or some talent. So I really would like people to fall in love with that as well, and not with stuff that everyone can do, and then people put money behind them and push them. Because I know so many talented musicians that cannot make it in music, and I'm like, why? they're amazing. So I hope this happens. I don't watch television very much,
Yes,
so
of
I hope I'm not wrong. But I will say that sometimes they show classical music on the main television, like it's called Rai Uno, channel number one. Sometimes they show really important classical concert there. Um, but that's it. That's just for classical music because it's like a conservator TV. But the rest we have kind of like MTV or DJ,
No. It's.
and this is
I'm
this
talking
is,
about serious music.
yeah.
I'm talking
So
about jazz.
the answer is no. No, there's no television like airing jazz or something like that. No, I participated in there's a very important festival in Italy, which is actually a festival of pop music, though, and I've been invited in the after festival.
Sanremo.
Sanremo.
Oh.
Sanremo. I've been invited in the after Sanremo, which where they usually talk about the artists, and I had a chance to play a little bit of my piece, but of course, really short time, like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, because as they say, that's not about. It's not radio. It's about talking and gossip. It's not about music. So I did a funny sketch with an Italian comedian. He was pretending to play guitar, and actually I was playing. But yeah, that's not really putting attention to music, of course. I'm grateful they invited me, but of course that's not for music. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Of course, the thing is, you know, if you're doing something that is totally wrong for you, that is against your nature, then you better not do it, because otherwise it means that you're not being honest with yourself. So that's not good to me. But if you don't mind, if you still like it, is like this is just to play. This is not. It's just like to play a game. Then it's okay. So everyone, depending on how he feels, can do that or not. But of course, you know what? The thing is, if on YouTube, for example, my videos manage to have many views, I think that it means that people are interested in that. So if they will kind of give me a chance on television, I think that people will love it. Indeed, last time they told me that in this little amount of time when I was on television, for example, Twitter, lots of people started commenting, blah, 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 and it was so short. So I wish they would kind of give me some more time to play a whole tune. Playing 15 seconds is not, what can you do, 30 seconds? And it's not just about me, it's about also these other talented musicians. So Italian television is not very cultural. It's things about gossip, that's for sure. I think many other countries like that. It's not just about Italy. Yeah, I mean, this is an old law of the world. I think we cannot avoid that. Of course, pop is popular. Well, so musicians, of course, if they manage to do something on their own, like that, it's more gratifying for them. Very good. If not, and they can still do that, or maybe they are still gratified doing that. It depends. It depends. So I don't know about others. I can only talk about me. So I love playing by myself, and I will not like to modify what I do to adaptate to some other situations. But everyone is free to do that, of course. So. Um, I think the artist can really be everything. Every emotion that is inside the artist, to me, can go into music. Um, so everyone decide which ones he wants to show a little bit more. I love a little bit of anger in music, but it needs to be anger converted into energy, not negative anger. For example, there's a piece into uh, my repertoire which I wrote. It's called The Showman, and it's about just when you jump on the stage, whatever happened to you, whatever kind of problem you may have, you need to just go there and do your best. So in that case, I everything that happened to me, if I'm angry, I try to convert in a different kind of energy. No money is about I don't like anger which when is bad. I like anger as a form of anger push you. Anger give you a push, but it's a bad kind of anger. If I give a punch to you, that's bad anger. A good anger is if I think, you know what, I'm angry with this mainstream music that is so bad. I want to change it. So you use your anger to do something really good. I like this. I don't like punching another one. So kind of anger. Well, how to say, money can, if there's no money, of course, is a problem for the artist. So if artists are not managed to live with their music and they are forced to do something different, then I'm sorry. That's really bad for them. But of course, what can I say? I'm lucky that I do what I like, and this is working right now. But I may be on the other side. This is about luck. I'm lucky to love something that is going well. If I was into some kind of music that was more niche, then maybe I will be the one having problems. And in that case, I don't know what I will do. I don't know if I would change my style of music to please people or not. That's everyone can choose that. That's about them. Well, I started playing when I was 11 years old. Now I am 24, and I stopped for 3 years to do judo. You know, so from 16 to 19 years old. So I'm dedicated to this kind of style since I was 19 years old, 19, 20.
Sorry, Luca,
Yeah.
are you from a small town or big city?
A small town, 10 minutes from Switzerland. It's an area which is not it's not Milan. Milan is 1 hour from there, but still in my city you can reach everything that you need. You know, if you need music shops, if you need schools of music, conservatoire. So I'm happy about the area where I was born.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and
I just want to know.
Yeah, yes. No, that's of course an interesting question. So yeah, I've been playing since quite a lot of time, and just recently, also thanks to the internet, and also thanks to like meeting a good manager, Misha, and also some other friends that helped me, like a dear friend of mine called Darren Nauendorf, and it's all doing really good. You know, someone has to give you a chance. If you can do cool things, but you need to show them. So if someone gives you a chance to show them, you can do that. If not, maybe no one will ever know. So, well, at first I was not really feeling ready, but that's where a friend of mine called Darren Nauendorf, which is gonna play in this venue, by the way, pretty soon. He brought me on tour with him, and he told me, just try, just start playing in front of people. You are ready, and I didn't feel like, but he told me, I think you can do that. And after that tour, I gained more confidence, and I was like, now next time I'm gonna go by myself. So I had requests on Facebook, on Google, on YouTube, like, hey, come play there, come play here, come play here. And I had no idea what to do with those requests because I'm not a manager. So it was good that I know Misha, my manager, and I started collecting these requests and creating tours, of course. So, and it was no stop. Starting from September until now, basically, I had just little time at home. The rest,
It's hard work.
it's our work. Even more if you're.
I understand you're like a man. You play. You do what you want, but
If you have a girlfriend waiting for you at home, it may be difficult. But but it's beautiful work, hard work. But when you really like it, even if it's hard work, it's still very pleasurable. Because mainly I'm happy to. Just people give you lots of energy. You give lots of energy to them because I do my best on the stage. But they give me back the energy. So I think there's no stop. I want to do this forever. Yeah.
thank you, Luca.
Thanks to you.